Okay, let me announce it real quick. Yeah, Trump is kind of speaking like I think this entire week or maybe even next week, but it's basically he's gonna come in random times and it's not determined yet. And right now, overall, what I'm seeing is price should be bullish for today, but right now, so far, it's like chopping. So our target area, give me one second. Our target area will be like the blue line or something like that, but yeah, I could be wrong. Like for this, for like right now, this is not like highly determined yet, so it's not like high win rate. So I mean, if the chop could support price, it would look something like this. And your target would be like the blue line, but I'm just watching this so far right now. Not really taking anything yet. Don't run this yet, cause like the news is coming out in like 6 minutes. But yeah, right now just watch. Hope everyone is great though. I mean, it has been pretty good for the past few days, you know? Yeah, has been really great, but definitely try to maximize the winnings like during this time of like the week and stuff, you know? Like usually what trading happens is it goes in a cycle, as I said. You guys have been here long enough to know that as well for yourself. There could be weeks of like nothing. Like you could see nothing in like a week, 2 weeks, you know? But when the winning streak comes, it makes up for it. But on like losing weeks, we just not losing weeks like with us usually, but normally on a losing week, right? You either don't trade to avoid the loss, which is one method of trying to mitigate risk, or trading with a smart contract. I wouldn't suggest like over risking that you could blow your account in like 4 trades, you know? It's kind of not fair for yourself as well, because if the market does not go in your direction 3, 4 times, your account is blown. You have to restart it over again. So it's better to stay consistent. Yeah, just putting it out there though. But this is just chop right now. Honestly, like it chops, I think it has a potential of dumping a little bit and then coming back in and moving higher. So don't take this one, as I said. Like realistically, this would look more like a 1-to-1 ratio. Like for a higher chance to win, but you'll see. We'll just watch this. Yeah, don't play this one out. Just watch this. As I said, risk management is very important. So that's the part where I can't really control for you guys. I already gave you guys the psychology and the setups and everything. And that's like 80% of trading. 20% is more like it's like strategy and everything, but also like the risk management, you know? Like if you run a small enough contract with our stream, you'll be profitable no matter what, you know? Even like smart contract, you're gonna get consistent payouts. Think of it this way, right? Let's say you take a loss, right? from our stream or whatever, right? You could still get back from it easily. That's the thing. If you take a big loss, your emotion is going down the drain. You're going to over risk yourself, take high risk, and it's more gambling, you know? Gambling is more like based off your emotion. That's why gamblers always lose. You have to remember, you know? Yup, that's perfect. If you just do one MNQ, think about it, right? One MNQ for 30 days. Like if you just run that, you could still make good amount of living from that, you know? Still like at least 2K from it. I could guarantee you. At least like 1.5K is guaranteed. 2K is pretty much guaranteed as well. If you just run like one MNQ. And once you have that amount of money, right, you move that to prop firms in which you could risk a little bit higher, you know? Yeah, definitely don't over risk your own capital. That's the first suggestion. Like, and you technically didn't take any losses yet, you know? Trading is like one thing, it's more treated more like an investment, you know? When you're down, right, you just gotta keep going forward and just keep doing it. Just gotta learn from your mistakes and everything, you know? Yeah, there's barely any volume right now, but you'll see until the market opens. Also for risk management, right? The thing I suggest you guys to do is basically every single time I put the risk to war down, right? You could see the amount of points there is right here, right? So usually one NQ, 1 point is equal to $20, right? So one MNQ equals like one MNQ 1 point is equal to $2, right? So really just do quick math and just do 2 times, if you do 1 MNQ, 2 times 94.25, right? So let's just consider as $90. That's 180 for 1 MNQ, right? If you ask yourself, are you willing to take the risk of losing $180 on this trade without impacting your emotion, right? And if your winning is a good rate of $180, is it a good risk? Like, think about it. If you're willing to take that with that contract. If you're not willing to, don't over risk yourself, you know? Don't do like one NQ sizing and like, it does look like it's going to run there now, but we'll see here right now. But as I said, this is a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio to the blue line. But as I said, always watch out for the points, because sometimes the range is smaller and the points is like 30 points compared to 40 winning points. You can maybe use like 2 MNQ, you know? But for higher amount of points, you should always run like the same amount of dollar for each tree. That's what I suggest at least. You need to see volume come in right now. I don't every single time if it rejects right now, you got exit position, you know? Move your stops up to here now. I do not want to see a retrace back. But even now, it's a good time to exit with like 40 points or whatever, you know? Yeah, just don't cross a blue line, you could still hold, you know? But if you want to exit right now, that's pretty much guaranteed 30, 40 points right here. And volume is very important part of trading as well. But you guys gotta realize, if there's no volume, nothing works. You have to understand. If there's no people in the game, nobody is trading, which means nothing is going to work. That's why session matters a lot, because the amount of people trading in different session impacts the strategy and everything, you know? People in Asian session might like to use a consolidation and the box strategy like that I created the most. Not that I created, but that's the concept I found on my own and everything, you know? But it just, yeah, some strategy works better in certain sessions, but I only trade a New York session. I've been very good at executing New York session, and my win rate's extremely high on here, you know? Now bring your stops up again to here. But if you want to take profit, you could. As I said, it's a good exit point as well if you want to. Like, if you just want to take profit here, it's pretty much guaranteed like 70 points already here. And this line right here is like, if you want to run it higher, that should be your stops where you should set it. And never give back to a market. Never be very stubborn and stay in a trade that you know it's going to take you out again, you know? Like, this could be a retracement. That's why I said you could take your full profit here. Or even take 75% of it and let this run, you know? So you still have a bulk of this trade in. And the more professional you get, the more you're gonna know that the best case is taking partials, you know? Like, if I have 4 NQ, that will be till here. I exit 3 NQ right here and let the 1 run. And so that just makes me at a 0 loss in the game, you have to understand. But I'm still running this trade with 1 NQ right now. So here, as I said, the strategy is basically using, if you only have 2 MNQ, right? Running 50% is fine as well. If you can't split it, just run 50%. If you could split it, take, like if you do 3 MNQ, you could still take 2 off and just leave the 1 2 off. That's why I say don't give back to like the market and everything. Like, this could be exhaustion of basically the volume and everything, but it's going to go higher, honestly. The blue line is pretty much, I would say, kind of guaranteed, but nothing in the market is guaranteed. So I would just say it's extremely high win rates, you know. And this looks very bearish, so if you just want to exit here right now, it's perfectly fine as well. Looks like it's going to kind of dump a little bit, so. Yeah, blue line tapped. But that's still like, if you exit at full position here, that's 70 points. If you did it here, that's still 35 points. So that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Yup, as I said, sometimes we get like trades very early in. We're only 7 minutes in. Like, think about that, right? Like, let's say you get 40 points with 2 MNQ, right? So think about it. That's still $160. Like, at least 150 to 160, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, basically that. That is just with the minimal amount of risk. You have to understand. Yeah, when I tell you to exit point, like up here, it's safe to exit all your position. But if you want to hold, I still told you guys to move the risk all the way up to blue line. Nobody is at break even right now because everyone exit at blue line right here, you know? But for contract, ran all the way up here, basically took 3 off and set the position, move your stops up. And one contract got stopped out at 30 points. If you did it this way, no matter what you are like, no matter if you just follow along, you're gonna be profitable, like right here, just from this trade, you know. And this is like the kind of situation where you kind of need to use a little bit higher contract because the winning day is coming up, and it's just kind of like you have to risk a little bit, like not a lot more. Like if you're on live account, don't over risk, just play it small, right? But if you're on prop firms, this is the week you need to start passing. If you don't pass it, like soon, you're gonna have to run into next month, and you're gonna have to pay the fees, and it's just not gonna be good, you know. Yeah, this is the kind of situation where you don't trade right now. It's kind of going to chop, or overall, it's gonna continue higher, but I would say chopping is more probable in this case. But you'll see from here. And that is a very bearish formation, so this makes the risk a lot higher than usual. Wait, did anybody else take this high? Like take this long right here, or no? That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, execution is important as well. Just running with small contract, if you just are scared, you know, just never be scared in the market. Like, what's the most you could lose? Really think about it. You gotta be a risk taker, you know. Like, you can't really lose much other than trying to get rich. You have to understand. If you try to make money, right? Think about it. If you try to make money, you don't even have. I'm gonna just explain this concept to you, right? There's people with millions out there, right? And there's people with $1,000, $2,000 that's scared to take risk, right? To get to a next level, you have to like the $1,000, $2,000 is nothing compared to what you could potentially get out the market. You just gotta think that way, right? Let's say, okay, people put more money into lottery than trying this, right? Think about this in this kind of concept. It's high risk taker mindset, right? So let's say you lose $1,000, $2,000, right? But every single chance you take with $1,000, $2,000, you have a potential of getting $1,000,000 back, right? Would you be scared then to lose that $1,000, $2,000? Like it wouldn't really be right. Like you kind of have to think of it that way, right? You have to lose 1,000 times of $1,000 to potentially like bust like $1,000,000, right? But think about it, like trading, as long like if you even trade with like prop firms and everything is leverage. You're barely losing any money, right? You're spending $80 for like 2K drawdown. So that is like crazy if you really think about it. Like if you really just get $80, buy like a 50K accounts and pass it, that's 2K drawdown. So you basically spend $80 for a 2K drawdown. So if you don't take risk to lose, like, you have so much higher chances of just winning compared to losing. Not saying like over risk, but still take some sort of risk. That don't be scared to take risks. That's all I'm gonna say. If there's a good opportunity, take advantage of it. If you're scared to execute, just take it with very small contract and just let it run, you know? Yeah, definitely high chance of continue higher, but this one is I'm not really going to take. I mean, I could take it with a small contract, as I said, run to blue line, but if you just want, like, let me see. 978. Yeah, don't take it until the support is formed. I mean, the risk is basically just take it. If you want to take it with small contract, you can. That's like 30 points loss compared to the wins, like all the way up here. 110 points. Wait till the support is formed, or this volume has to come in right now in order for it to work, you know? I'm waiting for it to come back down, but it might not come back down and just run. So this is a long yes, but I wouldn't suggest taking risk right here until, like, you should have taken risk right down here when it retraces. If you can, just wait for retracement, or else it's gonna run, you know? Yeah, let me see real quick. Let me see if that's a good option to take right here. I mean, we do have this is like a higher risk than before, so it's like if you want to run it with small contract, you can, but these are the potential take profit points. Me personally, I'll bring the stops up. I don't want to see it come back down now. Just bring your stops up so you're at break even at least, and this should run. As soon as it loses volume, you just exit position. It's really that simple right here, you know? And my stops is still up at break even, so honestly, just exit position. Just exit. If you are in a trade, you could just exit, but yeah, just exit right now. I'm just watching this right now, so don't stay in this trade. Should at least gotten some points out of it, yeah. Should at least gotten something out of it, but as I said, when I tell you to exit, you have to exit. You don't want to stay in the market. Like, that's just, yeah, that's just don't. I mean, overall, I still think it's gonna trend up, but it's too risky. The market just looks risky now. That's why I don't want to stay in this, you know? Looks like it's going to dump, actually. Like when it taps the red block right here, it should just dump straight down. But I'm not taking anything right now. Yeah, this is the kind of position I don't want to be in, you know? Everyone's very emotional at this moment, you know? That's where most people lose money. You have to understand psychology, you know? People who trade in this kind of condition, they usually lose a lot of basically the condition. Whenever like the market shows no sign of direction, people will try to trade both sides, you know? They will go in, they get stopped out, they go out, they get stopped out, and they just keep trading until all their accounts is gone. That should be like an easy amount of wins as well here. Like let's say you didn't take this from this spot, right? Let's say you took it from here or here, right? That's still like, let's say you exit here, that's still 20 points or something like that. But yeah, it could continue high from here now. The market condition just kind of looks bad, so I mean, if you want to take like a extremely small contract, you can, but the stops is still right here, you know? Like if it's a loss, I would still count it towards the wins you got today, but shouldn't really be a loss, but it's small contract. Run small contract. Don't run big contract. Yeah, this one I'm running like one NQ to the blue line up there, but it's gonna be like very choppy, I'll say. It's just gonna be very choppy all the way up. So yeah, just set at break even. Just set at break even. Whatever points you got in at, just set at break even, you know? Right here at the white line, just not in it for any risk anymore. Want to see a run higher right now. Yeah, no risk on this trade anymore. Either I get out break even or I don't trade this. Because if it goes down again, it's just gonna start chopping. And barely any volume as well right here. Yeah, market condition has been really good recently actually. Because like it's what I love about like trading this kind of condition is all the trades play out before 10, you know? This is like a break even strategy right here. But There's not enough volume. I can't really even trade this at all. It's just, yeah. Break even is at this here. But once this line hits, I'll be off the stream. Or once here hits, I'm gonna be off the stream. That's just what I see overall for today before the market start chopping. Yeah, so here. If it goes down again, you could exit. You could exit, but I'm still holding on to the 1 NQ run right here with a break even stop. But as I said, you could exit with like this amount of profit already. It's already in green, so yeah, move your stops up to a little bit positive now. So move it up to here. Once the blue line hits here, or that one hits, you're offered today. Either one. Because I don't really want to trade in like a choppy condition, you know, that's just, I don't want to. And make sure to start asking questions if you don't understand something. Because I will provide an answer for you here, you know? Yup, as I said, this the week you need to pass your account. Or something like that at least, you know? Good streak comes, you pass your account quick. And when the bad streak comes, you just take less trades. You always see the cycle. Remember that. Put this in your head right now. If bad week comes, you just want to avoid taking much risk. Maybe don't even trade, right? And when the good week comes, you will know. Like when the condition gets better, obviously you will know. Yeah, bring your stops up right here. Don't want us to get a comeback down now. So I mean, if you get stopped out, I'm ending the stream. But either here or here. I'm gonna just make it different colors so you guys can see. Yellow line. Yellow line. Whichever hits first, I'm off the stream. I mean, even if you just got out there, you could still like, yeah, I'll move my stops up again. Here, move my stops up now. You could even take 75% of your contracts off right now and let it like let it run, you know? Would be useful to see less charts. I mean, you can check the daily at the beginning, but that would be better. Um, but here's the thing though. I actually like I have like I just have a broad vision of looking at every single chart, right? Maybe for beginner they don't, but every single chart impacts the trading. You have to understand. Like all the condition I'm looking at impacts it. Where you can't see the levels here. Wait, which one? Like just focus on the 1 minute. Just focus on the 1 minute. Can you see like the dollar sign and everything on the 1 minute chart? Or maybe I could even say it out loud if you want. Like I'm the stops is at 910.75 and the take profit 967.50. I could even say it out like if you want me to. Okay, alright. I'm gonna start saying the levels and everything, you know? But I'm gonna just say like the last 4 digits, so it's gonna be easier. So 1075 is the stops and 6750 is the take profits. Okay, move the stops up to 1275 now and just let it run. Like a small contract. Take all your position off the side like a very small contract. Don't want to see it lose momentum right now. I mean, I could accommodate you guys, of course, yeah. But I'm saying like all this screen does impact like my analysis and everything. You know, I use all like I'm looking at all every single one. But I'm gonna call out the levels for you. Like whatever you guys need, I'm gonna see if what I could do best for it and try and make changes for it. You know, but didn't get stopped out yet. What do you think it's reversal? I still do see continuation higher, but that's why I don't take like until the yellow line is hit. I don't think it's going to be like a good time to short. So yeah, but even when the yellow line hits, I'm gonna end the stream. So it's like either way, you're going to just hold this small contract to the yellow line. Whichever one hits, I'm gonna end the stream. So yeah, it's kind of chopping right now. So there's barely any volume on the 5 minutes. So 5 minute, no volume. Volume is supposed to come in right now, and just if volume doesn't come in, you just end the stream. But today was a great day, you know. I mean, if you want to take, I don't do reversal like strategy and everything, you know. It's just lower win rate, as I said from beginning. But sometimes it's not. It's like a fake reversal, so it's like just chopping. So chopping to continue higher, but you usually wouldn't know. That's why you just want to take every single one, but the win rate's a lot lower. That's just with that kind of strategy, you know. But if it works for you, it works for you, you know. I'm not gonna say it doesn't work. So Straight up just put. I mean, right now, if you see any rejection, just exit. Because this kind of volume is crazy. Yeah, if it turns red down here, I'll just exit full position. Move your stops up here. Yeah, move your stops up here now. If it turns red, just fully be out the market. Yup, exit the market. Exit, exit, exit. Fully exit right now. I don't really, yeah, I don't really care about this tiny part right now. But that's a really good amount of wins for today. Really good. Like 69 points here. Okay, that is good. 69 points. Alright, let's go over today a little bit. So 69 points. This one, basically we took it with 4 NQ. Basically we exited with less points with 1 NQ left running, but it got stopped out. And then we took a long somewhere around here, stops down here, and let this ride. And yeah, everything went perfectly today. Make sure to post all your wins, even updated ones if you can. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. You're just get off the market. Don't be in the market anymore. Yeah. What happened? That's why I don't treat you just took your position off before that bro, I told you to move your stops up here. Like, yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine, man. That's fine. Just don't be like yeah, don't like have like FOMO or whatever. It's like, yeah, you're gonna have opportunities tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'm gonna end